When I was 11, my mother, I didn't know she was sick. And then this one particular night, I guess it was in May, she called me to the bottom of the stairs and asked me to call my grandparents. So I called my grandparents, and they came to get her and admitted her to hospital. And that's where the story for me begins, because I did not realize her sickness before that. It was her co-workers, her friends were noticing it. As I read that Eve had written in the book, she had done some investigation. The day that she passed away, my father said, I was staying at his sister's that day, and he said, I'm going up to the hospital and I won't be long. And I thought, all excited, I really was. I really thought he was bringing her home that day. I thought this was a surprise for me, had myself really excited, but he came home to tell me that she had passed away. Eve has done such a good job of investigating it, and I sort of went through my life figuring that my dad was innocent. It was really never talked about. It was like I had this brand new life with this brand new mistress, that he had actually been taking me to his work and getting me to know her while my mom was ill in hospital. We moved into a home that I did not know, but apparently she was living in the home, Lolly, and we just became this family. And at that point, my dad cut me off from my mom's side of the family and told me I could not have any contact with them. If I did, they would kidnap me and I would never see him again. And then he got arrested in April of '66, and they came at midnight because they knew there was children in the house. I still continued to see my dad, still hopeful, but I started to wonder why he was getting out of jail so much, like very early on, and I couldn't understand that, and I still don't, but Eve has made it clear for me in the book why that was. Just the kind of prison that he was in, that's how they grade their inmates. And of course, he was a #1 best inmate. And I carried on my life with my aunt, very strict, very regimented there, until I was about 19, 20, probably 20 or 21, and I met my husband. And we just started, he would take me to the prison, and we would have visits. I think the hardest part was never, ever, ever speaking about my mother. It was like she never existed. So this is for my mom. I want to honor my mom because she was robbed of her life and her voice. And then I saw Eve on Global promoting Blood, Sweat, and Fear, and I thought, this is my chance. So I went there, and we met for coffee, and the rest is history. And she really has helped me. I mean, as hard as it's been, I feel like I know what happened. I've got conclusions. I know it's all there. And for me and my family, I'm very grateful for that.